All right, guys, you all liked the TLR7 comparison video, just comparing the old TLR7 to the A, to the X, and all of that. I didn't have one of the really old, like, side button pushing options. We do have one of those on a training pistol at the Academy. If you guys are actually interested in seeing that, let me know. But today, we've got the TLR-X, so sort of the newest, smaller, shorter lens cap on the TLR option here. You'll see this is a frame of a Glock 17, so it doesn't quite come out all the way to meet the edge. Then I've got a 365 macro grip module here. This has the TLR7 HLX, so it has the longer end cap here. You can see, so if we put those on top of each other, it is just the difference of that end cap amount there. Difference in lumens is 500 to 1,000. Then I have the new TLR7 HLX Sub. So this is the subcompact version, different housing. But something I wanted to show you guys today and in this particular video is that the lens caps on all of these are interchangeable. So it does make quite a difference with the beam as far as what is on the shorter end cap for the Sub and the regular TLR7X when you put on the HLX cap. So I wanted to show you guys that, just a comparison. We'll go down into the usual spot in my basement here. And let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's worth putting this longer end cap on your normal TLR7 or your TLR7 Sub, whether it's an HLX or not? Let's check it out. All right, we've got it nice and spooky and dark in the basement here. It's a teeny bit of ambient light coming from behind the camera, but pretty much dark. So we'll start with the TLR7X. So this is the full body. All these batteries are freshly charged here. So TLR7X. So decent flood, not a super tight beam. It's never what these were really known for, but I mean, lights up the whole room. Granted, this is an unfinished basement room, so there's the, of course, light bouncing off the walls and everything here pretty good. So that's 500 lumens out of the TLR7. Let's jump to the TLR7 HLX in comparison. Way brighter. I don't even think the camera can focus because of how bright that beam is. So there's a really tight beam. There's an even wider flood. And from the kind of normal point of view from me, this is like lighting up the whole room. So dramatic difference there. Now let's try that end cap from the TLR7 HLX on the TLR7X. All right, so TLR7X with the TLR7 HLX end cap. Let's check it out. So you get pretty much the same effect that the HLX has, just not as bright. So I got a tighter center beam with like a wide flood that tapers off way quicker there. Just as a bonus, let's put the shorter TLR7 end cap on the TLR7 HLX. So this is going to be 1,000 lumens, and it should have less of a focused beam if we're going by what we've seen here so far. TLR7 HLX with the regular short TLR7 end cap. Oh yeah, way wider beam. Just nice bright flood there. All right, now we're checking out the TLR7 HLX Sub. So the subcompact, 1,000 lumen. There we are. So way brighter than the normal TLR7 with the 500 lumen. The Sub, I'll say, has a similar effect. We don't have quite as tight of a beam, but a way brighter effect overall. So very similar to the HLX with the shorter TLR7 end cap. So now let's put on the extended end cap from the full-size TLR7 HLX and see what that does to it. All right, so now I've got the TLR7 Sub HLX with the longer full-size HLX end cap. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, way brighter beam. And it's weird, the flood tapers off way quicker. Like it's almost not lighting up the room as much comparatively, just as far as general ambient light, but way tighter beam on it there. So there you have it, guys, the TLR7 Sub HLX with the full-size TLR7 end cap on it. Sits out a little bit further. Of course, you can do the usual holster trimming to get these to fit your existing holsters. Let me know what you guys think though. Is that worth swapping an end cap on your sub light to get that tighter beam? Or would you rather have a little bit more flood? Of course, it depends on what your sidearm's for. Are you carrying because you want a nice tight blinding beam? Or are you trying to put that beam through a windshield or anything like that? Or do you need flood? Are you going to use a weapon light because you want to flood an area with light? Or are you using it defensively against a combative person? So lots of thought, lots of options there. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below and let me know what else you guys would like to see with these lights and different comparisons and things like that.